Here it is, 6x6 Cypress. Sanded it with a 80 grit belt sander just to kind of knock it down, just so you know any kids walking by. I like the texture on it, the way it is with the rough cut marks in it. We'll see how it takes stain. I may have to knock these darker ones down a little more, but or just, you know, turn them around to where you can't see it when it's up against the patio, because they'll be kind of next to those posts. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sanded them down, 80 grit paper on a belt sander. Here's the other 3 6x6s, and then the rest of the 2x12 and 2x8, I believe. No, 2x10. Nope, 2x10, 2x8. Some checks at the end here. Got them a little long, so these 2x10s will be what's running crossways along. There'll be a post in the middle, so one here, here, and here, matched up with the 3 pillars, and the 2x10s will run and they'll butt up against each other end to end in the middle. Got some extra length on them, so I was planning on this to happen as they were drying. I got these about, let's see, middle of February, and it is April 27th. So 2 months ago, a little over 2 months ago, they've been drying out back here. Got them on pallets and down there, and keeping some slats in between them with the airflow. Anytime it rained, I had them covered up with that blue tarp. So they have not gotten wet. Probably 10 weeks, close to 10 weeks. Definitely have a much longer way to go to be fully cured and dried, but I think they're good enough to make a pergola out of. It's going to stay outside. It's going to be a semi-transparent stain we're putting on it. It's a cedar color, so I think it'll look pretty good. The cypress is just more readily available. I could go either way, cypress or cedar. I just didn't want pine. I wanted something nice, some good wood. So pretty excited about doing this. I've never worked with it before, and we'll see how it goes. All right, 1 coat. Probably end up putting 2 on. Looks kind of cool with that little black in there. I think I like some texture to it. You know, some are going to be different. This one has like just a slight bit variation. This one's darker. This one's kind of in the middle. I got these left over here, and every side's different too. Like this one's going to be darker. And I didn't sand these. The reason I sanded those is because I didn't want, you know, a kid walking by, brush their hand on it and get a big splinter. I kind of like the texture. I know it'll probably suck up some more stain, but as long as this color is going to look the same between the rough cut and the sanded, I'm probably just going to keep it how it is and not sand these, just for the more texture and less work. So I did a test spot on here. Looks pretty similar. It might be a hair darker on here, so I'll test it, you know, when I do the second coat on these. We'll look and see side by side what they look like and go from there. I may have to sand them. It's a lot of work, but I wouldn't mind doing it as long as it looks uniform. I kind of like it being rough though. It gives a little more texture. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, a little test on this one. Did one side. Gonna finish them up tonight and then do those 3 my next day off, and go from there.